I'm Crystal of crystalsewsandstuff.com. Welcome back to the channel today, to all of my subscribers, and welcome to all of my viewers. I really appreciate you stopping by today, and thanks again for all the love I got for the last videos on my trench coat, as well as my collaboration on the Vogue denim jacket that I did in collaboration of Natita of So Natural Dane. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and share with you what I've been sewing lately. So I made two makes recently, and so let me share them with you. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is Simplicity 8788. And this is a cute pattern that was gifted to me by Heather of Textile Tailored Thoughts here on YouTube. And if you haven't checked out her channel, I'll leave a link to her latest video. She did a cute video on the Kimmy dress by Seamwork Patterns. So I'll leave a link to her video right here in the cards for you to check her out. But anyway, she was doing a D-stash and she sent me this pattern, the Simplicity 8788. And so I decided to make it up because I was participating in the Black Makers Matter on Instagram. They had a sewing challenge all through September for National Sewing Month. So September is National Sewing Month, and so every day they had a prompt for you to share a make that you had. They had so many fun prompts, like you had to share Beyonce inspired make. Because it was Beyonce's birthday. You had to share your favorite fall inspired make. You also share some sewing tips, your favorite pressing tools, your favorite sewing notion. There were just so many fun prompts for the month of September, and I participated for the whole month. So this was the first time, excuse me, this is the first time I ever participated in a monthly Instagram, a daily Instagram challenge on Instagram. And so it was a lot of fun seeing everybody else's prompts and everything. So anyway, I'll leave a link to my Instagram channel so you can check that out. And so anyway, the last day the prompt was to sew something in sequins, and I had the list ahead of time, so I knew it was coming up. And so I said, I don't have anything sewn with sequins, but I had some sequin fabric. So I picked up this lovely it's like a velvet, a really pretty velvet sequin fabric that I picked up from Joann's, and it was on clearance. I think it was on clearance, a really deep sale towards the end of the season last year, end of, you know, the winter season, a little bit after New Year's. So after the, you know, sparkly fabric seasons of holiday parties, I picked this up because I was like, I had seen so many nice I think I actually probably got this in February, because when I went to the DC Frog Tales, I saw so many people with sequins, and I decided to pick this up when I was just shopping around Joann's. So anyway, I decided I wanted to go ahead and sew this top because I just wanted to try my hand at sewing with sequins, because I've never sewn with sequins and I've heard mixed things about the difficulty of it. And so for me, this was, I mean, this was a really, really easy pattern. All this pattern is a rectangle. So let me show you the pattern piece really quick. So here is the pattern piece, and it's just one pattern piece for view A. So I did view A right here. Super super easy make. So all it is a big rectangle. So and I sewed a size 12, and I folded back the pattern so I can keep all the sizes. So I sewed a size 12, and that is the finished garment measurement for the size 12 is 46 inches. So there's a lot of ease up in here, and so this pattern fits a wide range. So let me tell you the range. I looked it up on Simplicity website. So because I only have the 6 to 14 packet, but it goes all the way up to a size 22, and that is for bust sizes of 32 inches up to 46 inches. But the finished measurements for the pattern is between 42.5 inches up to 56.5 inches. So you have a very large, a really good size range for the Simplicity 8788. So anyway, like I was telling you, this is just a big rectangle. All you had to do, so it's just one pattern piece cut on the fold twice. And so I raised it up about an inch here, maybe an inch and a half right here, just for, you know, my height. I'm quite short. And then, so you just cut out two sides twice, and then you just sewed up, do I have it upside down? Yeah. So you sewed down to this notch here, and then you sewed up to the notch. Where am I seeing? Yeah. So all you had to do was you sewed down to this notch here, and then you sewed up to this notch, and this whole section right here is your armhole. So, and then, so this is the armhole section right here, and what you did was just turn it under, sew it down, sew it a rectangle around to hold the sides down, and that was all you had to do to get the armhole. And then for the top, you just serge the top just to finish it if you want to, and then you just sewed a line all the way across, leave a gap, and then insert 1 inch elastic, and have an elastic guide as well. So that is it. This pattern was super easy, and I highly recommend this pattern. Again, it's Simplicity 8788, and I do like the other views, so I would probably, I mean, they're just really simple patterns. They're both, one has a gathered neckline. Well, they all have, the rest of the views have gathered necklines, and then you have the option to add sleeve ties and then a bottom band, bottom elastic as well. So this would be cute for a sweatshirt or something like that, I think. And so this is a really cute pattern, and if you want to try out sequins or something really fancy where you want to keep the print, make the fabric shine, this is a great pattern for making fabric shine to stand out, so you don't disrupt the print or the pattern, whatever is going on. Simple patterns like this are great for just making your fabric just shine through, and it doesn't mess up with any of the design of the fabric. So if you have a really expensive fabric and you only have a little bit, I think something simple like this is perfect. So that is my review of Simplicity 8788 View A. I highly recommend it. It's super easy. I didn't even bother hemming the bottom because it's just sequins, and so it would have disrupted the bottom, and so I just left the hem regular, just straight. So I just made sure everything was nice and straight when I cut it out. And I didn't remove any sequins from the seam allowance when I sewed it up. I just sewed it straight through, which is probably not the real way you're supposed to work with sequins, but that's what I did. And it's because these sequins are pretty small, and so I didn't have any problems just sewing straight through them. So anyway, that is my review of Simplicity 8788. And so let me go on and show you my next. Okay, I'm back, and so now I wanted to share with you my review of the Oakley Vest by Love Notions Patterns. And so this is the view that I made. It comes in 3 views, and the first view is View A, which is designed for faux fur and minky or cuddle fleece. And then there's View B, which is designed for pre-quilted fabrics or puffer vinyl or fleece, so heavy kind of wintry fabrics. And so that version B has patch pockets and then a collar or a hood option, and then version C has inseam pockets and princess seams. And so, and then you can also do a collar or a hood with that one, and they both B and C also have a separating zipper in the front. And so I decided, and the pattern comes in sizes, it just got re-released to extended sizing, and now it comes in sizes extra small up to 5X, and that's for a high bust of 31 inches to 55 inches. So Love Notions, they do everything. They do their top patterns and dress patterns through your high bust, which is up here above your bust, And so, and it also has a small cup size as well as a larger cup size. So if your bust size is 3 inches, if your full bust measurement is 3 inches or more above your high bust measurement, you would go with the larger bust size range. Or if you're, you know, under 3 inches, you would go with the standard bust range. And so I decided to go with the standard size bust range, and I sewed a size 12 of version A, which is the fur version. And so what I did was I lengthened it. I've always wanted a maxi fur vest. So I said, this is the opportunity. This pattern will work really well. And so I picked up this fabric. This fabric is a beautiful, it has like a leopard print, like a snow leopard print. Really cute fabric that I picked up from Hearts Fabric about 2 years ago, I believe in 2018. And I remember at the time they I think I ordered more. I think I ordered 3 yards, my standard 3 yards, and they said they were running low, so they gave me like 2.5. So anyway, so I had about a little, I guess probably a 2.25 yards of this fabric, but I didn't use all of it up for this. So anyway, the standard size of the Oakley vest is designed to be hip level, but I decided to lengthen it. And so let me show you what I did. I went to the short and lengthen line, and I just added 28 inches to the short and lengthen line, and that's all I did to get to the extended. So I did the same thing for the front and the back. All I did was just added 28 inches because I just measured from the hip. I put the pattern up to myself and measured from the hip level down to figure out how much longer I needed to make the pattern. So really easy adjustment. You can really simple to do. And so that's the only size change that I made. So I sewed a size medium, and then I lined it. So I lined it with this gold satin that I had in my stash. I believe I got this in New York somewhere. I do not remember where I got this lining, but I believe it's some kind of satin, poly satin. And it's really nice. It has a nice, like a texture to it, a little bit of a texture to it. So it's really nice. And so that's what I decided to line it with. The only thing I did differently was, so this pattern has you bag out the lining. So they have a nice video tutorial on how to work with, how to do this whole pattern, and it goes step by step to tell you how to bag the lining. So the only thing, my bagged lining came out a little bit too big, and so what I did was I went on ahead and did some running stitches. Okay, I don't think you can see that, so I'll put a picture right here of the running stitches that I did. So I just did some running stitches all along the front edge to make sure the lining didn't flop out while I was wearing it, because it's just a lot of lining. Because you cut the fabric once, and then you cut the fronts twice, and then the linings twice, and then you cut the back once and the back lining once. So there are only 3 pattern pieces for view A. You just have, well, 2. You have just your front and your back, and then you have the lining front and back, and that's it. So really just 2 pattern pieces, just cut twice. So super easy pattern, and then there's a video tutorial for you to check out. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. The only other thing, I might go up a size because I like for it to go all the way over, because my size, because my upper bust measurement is a 34, and the medium upper bust measurement is 35. So I decided to go with the medium. But next time if I make another fur version of this, I would definitely go up to a size large, just because I like for my coats and vests and jackets to fit a little oversized, to go over clothes. and come all the way over. So since I would just make it a little bit, go up one more size. So that's the only change I would make to this pattern. And so anyway, I really recommend it. So, and it is today's $5 Feature Friday pattern. So it's available today for $5. And I'll leave my affiliate link to the pattern below so you can check it out and purchase it today if you want to. And thanks for your support if you decide to do that, because I make a small commission if you make a purchase using that link. All right, thank you so much. So now let me show you some pics and twirls of these two makes for you to check out. So much for watching and checking out the channel. Stay tuned next week. I have finished this Eloise jacket, and so I can't wait to share that with you next week. And so that's one of the things I plan on. I might be sharing a couple other things with you as well, but right now I know I'm definitely going to be sharing this Eloise jacket with you next week sometime. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye.